Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on?
This is Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido Loca, and this is Cruise Wars.
Cruise Wars!
Cruise Wars, Volume 16. That's right, Jenny. Another week, another set of topics. It's Cruise Wars, where we go to war weekly over the hottest topics in cruising. Cruise Wars 16, what do you think?
Team Jenny.
Team Jenny. That's the way it rolls here. The shots are being fired early. Getting hit with a left, getting hit with a right. Hashtag Team Tony. Do the right thing. Leave a comment right now. Let the people know whose side you lie on before we even get started.
Hashtag Lido Loca.
Are you new here? Are you wondering what the heck we're doing? This is our weekly debate show. We debate point, counterpoint. The way we do it is we take 8 topics and we put them in a bowl. This bowl right there, and then we draw 3 of them out during the show and we argue for it or against it. Now what we do is we like to take some old topics. We have 5 from last week. We like to take some new topics, 3 new ones from this week. We do mix them in that bowl and then we pull them out one at a time. Jenny, do you want to tell the people what the topics from last week were?
Absolutely. We have: should the cruise line limit the amount of soda you can bring on a cruise? Should you book all-you-can-drink excursions on port days? This one's from a couple of weeks ago. Should the cruise lines do automatic gratuities? Should you take valuable jewelry on a cruise?
Ooh.
And this one is an older one also. Should cruise lines provide toilet liners in public bathrooms?
Toilet liners in public bathrooms.
What are the new ones?
5 old topics in the bowl. We got 3 more floating in here. The first one: should you refer to the ship as a ship or a boat? Should there be cruises just for adults? No kiddies allowed. In the bowl. Like a boss. Alright, and the third new topic: should the cruise line sail during hurricane season? Do you say hurricane or hurricane? I don't care.
Hurricane.
What are you talking about?
C-A-N-E. Is that how you spell it?
I don't know. This ain't a spelling bee, Jenny. This is Cruise Wars.
And then every week, we put those topics in the bowl, and Tony graciously mixes them up.
Normally I go until it's annoying, but I already feel annoyed, so I must have done my job.
What?
Jenny, I think I went first last week.
I think you may be right.
So you can go first this week. Draw a topic from the bowl.
Okay. Here we go.
I hope you get that one that I wanted to talk about.
Did we talk about the D20?
No, we'll let them know, though.
Okay.
Hold on. If you don't know what a D20 is, you're in for a big surprise.
Yes. Because we pick the topic, roll it, then we debate it, and then we do a rebuttal.
Could you just pick the topic?
Are we ready?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, am I annoying you this week?
Mm-mm.
Oh. That's
No.
good. Throw you off your game a little bit,
not.
sir.
No, you're not.
All right, this is a newbie. Should you refer to the ship as a ship or a boat?
Let me ask you this, Jenny. How are we going to decide whether you're arguing for it or against it?
We are going to roll this D20.
Going to roll the D20.
And because I'm first, I get to do it first.
0 through 10, you are for the topic. So I guess you would be for calling the ship a ship.
Okay.
And 11 through 20, you are against it. You would be for calling the ship a boat.
Okay.
Roll it.
I am for it.
So you believe that the proper reference to a cruise ship is a ship, not a boat.
That's correct.
I'm going to put 1 minute on the clock. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Your time starts now.
Okay. So, you know those little boats that you put into the water that can carry like 2 or 3 people? That's a boat. The big cruise ship, they don't call it a cruise boat. They call it a cruise ship.
I call it a cruise boat.
I don't. Normal people, Tony, call it a cruise ship.
I'm gonna burn you so hard on this. Keep talking. Your time is running out.
It goes about tonnage, how many people can go aboard the vessel. It's not a boat. It's a ship. Have respect for the ship. It's just kind of like we don't, like ships that protect us. They're called battleships, not battle boats. That kind of sounds like paddle boat. I'm really kind of done. That was an easy one for me. It's a ship. And people will lose their mind.
The sound of the old horn means your time is up.
That's good. That means that I had a good fight. Are you ready to call it a boat? Are you ready, Tony?
I am ready.
Go.
I don't even need a minute. I could talk about something else. How you guys doing today? Look. Okay, so a boat fits on a ship can't fit on a boat. I've heard the argument, but I've got one that trumps it all. Let me remind you of Isaac. Let me remind you of Gopher. Let me remind you of Captain Stubing. Were they on the Love Ship? Au contraire! They were on the Love Boat, the only TV show about the cruise industry. A documentary, if you were. I saw Andy Griffith look for jewels that put him in jail. He didn't find them. They changed the cabin. That didn't happen on the Love Ship. Sailing. Nope, that happened on the Love Boat. So you can get off your little snobby, highfalutin, gotta call it a ship deal and get with the program. Isaac, Gopher, Captain Stubing, whatever that guy that Ted McKinnon played.
You're up.
You're done.
You're done.
Now, Jenny.
Yes.
I think that's irrefutable. I don't think you could argue with that, but you do. Would you like your 1 minute to
Absolutely.
Isaac. Gopher.
Are you done?
Captain Stubing. Your
time was done.
You got 1 minute on the clock. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Your time's up.
Okay. So the Love Boat.
Did you do air quotes? Love Boat?
Was a Hollywood thing. It was made up. They could name it whatever they wanted. If they wanted to make it the Love Paddle. Come on. So, we all make the little mistake of calling the ship a boat. I know we did our first time around. We called it a boat. We kept calling it a boat. And then we stopped to eat after we got off our boat for the first time. And do you remember? A Navy man corrected us.
Thank you for your service.
That's right. So, that's why I think it's just a ship.
What do you mean he corrected us? What did he say?
I don't really remember the conversation because you were having it with him, but I remember being like, oh yeah, it's a ship. He said, it's not a boat. It's a ship.
No disrespect, he wasn't Captain Stubing. I don't even know what rank he was. Love Boat.
It doesn't matter.
Your time is up, James.
Thank you for your service. It's a ship. What do you think?
Let's take it down.
No, because we're not on the Love Boat.
What do you think? Does it matter if you call it a ship or a boat? Who's right here? Hashtag Team Tony or hashtag Team Tony. Leave a comment below.
Okay.
Topeka Ka number 2. Oh, this one's also from today. Should there be a cruise for only adults?
I don't think you mixed it up very well today.
Oh, I mixed it just fine. Should there be a cruise for only adults? I've rolled the 20-sided die, and I am for it. I am for it. So I will be... So the topic came this way. Somebody was suggesting, should cruise lines not allow kids on certain ships? Is that fair to the kids? I'm going to argue it's dang fair. Let me know when I have 1 minute on the clock.
Go.
Should the cruise lines... I think every cruise should be for only adults, unless it's like a Disney cruise or something like that. Look, I did my time. I've raised my children into fine adults, and guess what? They can go on a cruise now. But when they're 8 years old, when they were snotting all over the place, when they were being a little bit lippy, I would not want to have them on the high seas, and I would not want strangers to be subject to that kind of insanity. Look, cruising is for adults. I'm sick of all these kids in the kiddie pool, or the regular pool. I'm sick of all these kids in the hot tub. Children do not belong in the hot tub, people. Look, you don't have achy muscles when you don't even have any muscles because you're like a limber piece of jelly. Get out of the hot tub. Let this old man who's aching get in there and enjoy some time. And I want to sit there and I want to drink my little drink. And I want to talk adult stuff with adult people. I don't need Joe Smo Pokemon all up in my face. Cruising should be for an adult only. When you get to be 18, you can go on a cruise. You got to have a driver's license to drive a car. You got to be 21 to get on a cruise ship. Come on, you're going to be
disqualified.
That's what I think.
That's 10 seconds more.
Look, I'm an adult, Jenny. If I want 10 extra seconds, I'll take it. But are you ready to tell me why you think cruise ships should always allow children on board?
Yes.
I got 1 minute on the clock. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
1 minute on the clock. Your time starts now.
So just because you have children, you should not be penalized that you cannot enjoy a cruise. Disney is not just only for children, like you said.
Get out of the hot tub.
Adults go. Did I speak when you were speaking?
Yes.
No, I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I may have rolled my eyes, but that's about it.
Your time's ticking
Kids
away.
belong wherever their parents are. If they are well behaved, whatever. Even if they're snotting all over you and using that hot tub, guess what? Their parents paid the money for them to be on there. They should be able to enjoy so they can grow up to be cruisers and be well traveled to go to all these different ports. Yes, they belong with their parents. They paid their money. They belong in those hot tubs just as much as you do, adult. And I use that word very lightly.
Hey, look, your time is up. You can't go 10 seconds over. You can't talk while I'm talking.
I don't.
Whatever.
Because I can put my within the minute. I don't need extra time.
Look, I get an extra minute, so you better...
Go.
I hear what you're saying. Oh, the parents paid their money. Well, I paid my money. Until some kid pays his own fare, then I don't even want to hear I paid my money. Look, it's good to have kids cruise so that they can be future cruisers. You know what other industry did that 50 years ago? Cigarette companies. They advertised to children so that they would grow up and be smokers. So now you're saying the cruise line should do the same thing? Look,
yes!
It was dangerous for smoking. It's dangerous for cruisers. You should not get on a cruise ship until you're of age. And I know you want to have a family vacation. I know you want to have a family vacation. Look, go to Dollywood. How about that? Go to Universal Studios. Go somewhere where I want to go on a cruise and I don't want to be bothered by these little kids running around acting all crazy, peeing in the hot tub. Yeah, I said peeing. They're probably peeing in the hot tub. I don't need that.
Right now.
I don't need that. So,
It'll make it warmer.
It'll warmer? What is that? Look, people.
You're done. What do you think?
Okay,
Just leave a comment down below. Are you okay? Are you boiled?
Hashtag Team Tony.
Come on!
Topic number 3.
You're calling it a boat and kids.
Topic number 3. Cheers.
Topic number 3 is what?
Hold on.
What?
Let's just take it down. Help me out right here. Let me know what you think. Kids on a cruise ship, kids not on a cruise ship. Leave a comment below. Topic number 3, Jenny.
Topic number 3. You keep moving the table. Calm down.
I'm going to flip this table.
Okay. Should the cruise line limit the amount of soda you can bring on the cruise?
Alrighty. That sounds like a fairly reasonable topic.
That's right. I'm going to roll the d20. And I am for it.
For limiting the amount of soda. Jenny.
Yes.
I guess you'd like 1 minute on the clock.
I would, please.
You got 1 minute on the clock?
Okay.
See how that worked? I'm a giver. 1 minute on the clock. Your time starts now.
Okay, so the cruise lines allow you to bring a certain amount of soda, and that's cool. Yes, they should limit it because they need to make some money on the cruise ships, and they make a lot of money from soda. I worked in a restaurant, and I know what the ratio of, buying compared to what you can sell it for. The up pricing of it is extremely high. So, if they can make their money on a soda on the ship, yeah, they should limit your amount that you can bring on so that your cruise fare itself doesn't get increased. Let them nickel and dime you. Because you know what? You don't have to drink the soda when you're on the cruise ship. But guess what? You have to pay the cruise fare when you get on before you can get on the cruise. So yeah, keep the limits there. This way they can make some money someplace. And if you're really needing a soda, bring it on and then get some on port. They're cheaper on port. All right. There you go.
What are you slamming this die for?
Because that was a good fight.
Your time is up.
Are you ready?
I'm going to tell you why you should be able to bring as much soda on the cruise line as possible.
Okay. Are you ready
yes.
then? Okay, go.
Is my time started?
Yes, it started already.
Look,
you're 10 seconds in.
Look, I paid my money, right? I wanted my all-inclusive cruise package. I want to pay the price up front, and I don't want to have to pay anything else. It's very nice of you to allow me to bring 12 cans of soda on my 7-day cruise. But look, I need more than 12 cans. If I've got a suitcase that I can hold 13 12-packs in it, I should be able to bring that on board. Soda is one of the cheapest things in the world. And you're right. There's a huge profit margin on it, Jenny. So now you're going to gouge it. Look, I paid my money. I paid the money so that I could cruise all-inclusive style. And now I got to buy extra soda? What, are you going to charge me for soap now? You're going to charge me for ice? You're going to charge... Dang it. Why can I not just pay one price, take my 13 12-packs of soda or however many I need during the cruise and have my all-inclusive fun time? It's not hurting anybody. It's not taking up too much room in this...
You're done.
Oh, dang it. I paid my money.
You're done.
Jenny, do you want your other minute?
I don't need my other minute.
Okay, I'll take it then.
No, I'm just kidding.
No. I'm
What?
going another minute. You said you didn't want yours.
All right, go another minute. Let's see. Because mine was perfect, so I don't really need to rebuttal your craziness. Go.
Look, you let my wife bring 40 pounds of makeup and I can't bring an extra soda pop? Come on. It's not right. I got plenty of room. I unpack all my bags. I slide my suitcase under the bed. I could put 40 12-packs of soda under my bed and you wouldn't have to gouge me on the price. It's not right. I understand. I'm not sneaking in alcohol, but if I want my Diet Mountain Dew, if I want my Coke Zero, if I want my Fanta, then I should be able to bring it on board and you should get your hand out of my pocket. Again, I hate to repeat myself. Could be fun if it's a drinking game. I paid my money. Get your hand out of my pocket. Let me bring more than one 12-pack. It's not right. I yield back my time.
Good. Because you didn't have that time anyway. So hot now.
What do you think?
What do you think?
Should you be able to bring more than one 12-pack of soda per person in the can, or is it
in the can?
Is it just right?
He said in the can.
Is it just right? Leave a comment below. Let us know. All right, Jenny. This is the part of the show where we tell you, we tell the fine folks what we actually think. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
What was the first question?
The first question was: should you refer to the ship as a ship or a boat? So, like I said, when we first started cruising, we called it a boat,
yeah,
or a ship, or a boat, whatever came to our mouths, really, and really didn't know the difference, didn't know the respectfulness of why it should be called a ship, until we were actually off of our first cruise and someplace eating, and then someone overheard us talking about it, I think.
Yeah,
right?
So we were in line and we were saying boat this, boat that, and the guy said, hey, I just want to let you know I was in the military, I was in the Navy, and a ship A boat is something that can fit on a ship. A ship can't fit on a boat. Right. Therefore, hence an ergo, you should call it a ship to be proper. And so I think if you want to respect the sailing community, if you want to respect the sailors, you would call it a ship. I don't think it's anything to lose your mind over, but I do notice
people
it.
Do.
Yeah, I do notice it now. Like if I hear boat, I just go, it's a ship. But yeah, I don't. I think I convinced myself with the love boat thing. So I think I might start calling it a boat. But yeah, personal preference, whatever you think. If you do call it a boat around us, we will not say anything to your face. We'll just make fun of you in our minds.
No, we won't. No, I won't. Maybe he will.
Jenny's always making fun of people in her mind. No. All right. Question number 2.
What do you think? Leave a comment below.
Yes.
Should there be a cruise just for adults? So, I mean, I kind of... so, as a parent... we went through the motions of having small kids, and I don't think at that point in my life that I would have been. I would hope that someone would have told me, "No, kids, you cannot bring your children," and But now, as an adult that is empty nested almost,
yes,
I kind of like the times that there's not really children around. But that's what's the great thing is that the ships really make it a point to have areas that are just adult areas.
Yeah.
Because there are times that, we'll be together and be like, oh, look at the little baby in the pool or, that kind of stuff. They have Disney just for kids. But, adults go on it, so...
So, for me, I'm okay with cruise lines offering a sailing that's adult only. Yeah. Most of the time, they upcharge that, which kind of bums me out. It would be nice if I could cruise with kids or without kids. I don't think you should exclude kids from cruising.
Right.
But I think it'd be nice if there was more adult-only options at a reasonable price. So I'm a little bit on the fence. I know when we have grandkids or at some point like that, I'm sure we'll want to take them on a ship and explore, and share that experience. So I don't know. That question was submitted, and I'm like, wow, I wonder if people have actually lost their mind. I think people lost their mind over the fact that there were adult-only cruises. Like, how dare you not allow kids on a ship? But so again, I think there's both. There's ships that allow kids, ships that are adult only. So I think it's covered.
Well, and I mean, we have a lot of friends that do not have children. So it may annoy people that have never had children.
Yes.
To have to pay so much money to go on a vacation and then not be able to use some of the amenities because of rowdy children. But most of the time kids are, they're just having a great time also. So,
exactly.
I mean, how many rowdy adults do you see on a ship, that have drank too much and just being obnoxious? So,
that's true.
At
least I can fight them. No, I'm just kidding. All right, question number 3.
Number 3. Should the cruise lines limit the amount of soda you can bring on a cruise? I mean, it's soda.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think if you want to bring enough soda to get you through the week, I don't know the technical reason why they don't, whether it is just the fact that they want you to buy stuff on the cruise ship. Could be the case. Or maybe you just can't have everybody bring in 12 packs or something like that. But I think, I really do believe that if you want that all-inclusive feel and part of that is you bringing your own drinks so you don't have to buy drinks, I think they should let you bring as much as you want.
Yeah, and I think that, a 12-pack for a 3 or 4 day cruise is cool. But, if you're on there for 7 or 8 days and you really have to have a Diet Mountain Dew or something like that, I think for the higher amount of days that you're out there, maybe they should readjust that amount.
Back in the day when I was drinking soda, I could drink 3 cans of soda a day easy, probably 4 to 5 cans of soda a day. And so 7-day cruise, I need 35 cans if I'm drinking 5 a day.
Right.
So I need 3 12-packs. So, I'm pretty sure it's probably just to get you to buy stuff. But
absolutely. I mean, there's a big markup on it.
There's plenty of room in those cabins for a couple more 12-packs. All right, guys. Cruise Wars 16. If you like... Cruise Wars 16.
Jenny.
Team Tony. If you like this kind of video, please give it a thumbs up. Helps us know what to make. We sure do appreciate you following along. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you see when the new videos come out. And join us over on Facebook. You know where we're at, Jenny?
at the Lido Loca cruising community.
That's the hottest, the bestest, the number one, the most fun,
We have so much.
I could just go on and on about it. Join us over on Facebook at the Lido Loca Cruising Community. You can check in the description below for all of our social media links and all kinds of information about Lido Loca. There's all kinds of good stuff. There's a magic egg down there. There's not. Just check out the links. You'll see all of our information. And Cruise Wars 16. Cruise Wars.
Cruise Wars.
I guess until the next time.
We'll see you on the Lido.
Hashtag Team Tony.
Hashtag Loca Fam.
Hashtag Loca Fam. Until the next time.
We'll see you on the Lido.
See you on the Lido.
Bye.
Bye.